Dino Bob here. Hey, our next project is a 2013 Shelby GT500. I thought you guys would have some interest in this. The car came in. It's stock except for it has 1 7/8 long tube Dynotech headers with an X pipe and a 3-inch high flow cat. I did take this thing around the block, and you know that X pipe has that high pitch note that some of you may really like that, but if you want a lower tone, that H pipe, you know, is the way to go. But it does have the catalytic converters on. Now we ran it on the 248 dyno jet. It made 600 rear wheel horsepower. So what we're planning to do is we're planning on going with a smaller pulley. This car comes with a 265 upper, and with the header system, I registered 12 pounds of boost, which I imagine is probably down a pound, you know, with the headers, so maybe 13 with stock exhaust on there. So, but I recorded 12. It made right at 600 rear wheel horsepower. Torque was right there, maybe 620. I drove the car. You know, the funny thing about this car, and I heard from some other people that this drive-by-wire on this car, you know how sometimes the throttle on these drive-by-wires, it's like you're pressing the pedal and you're not, the car ain't reacting. This car does that kind of bad. I don't really know. They say you can mess with the tuning, but it does have some hollow spots in the throttle pedal. But what we're going to do, you know, they got a larger displacement TVS blower on here and a very large plenum. A lot of the guys are taking these newer blowers and putting on the early Shelbys. Well, we do make a plenum for that. I know Ford has them back ordered, so we've been doing a bunch of them. But to get back on topic, it still has the same throttle body as the earlier Shelbys. Well, them things really don't have the flow capacity this blower really wants. So what we're going to do is our Series 3 throttle body. When that's done, and we'll show you some pictures of that when we're into it, that'll actually pull 1443 CFM compared to like a Whipple monoblade at 1403. So it'll work very good. We're going to do the smaller pulley. We're going to do the Series 3 throttle body. We're going to do the Stage 6 porting on this TVS. Also, I'm going to add one crankcase breather here over on the passenger side up front. And we're going to do some data logging on the cold air intake system over here. We do have one that we'll probably do some testing on. But the car did drive pretty good other than that throttle hollow feel. This car does have an SVT road race type package. It does still carry the 331 rear gear. And the clutch is pretty heavy. It's a little, you know, heavy on the get-go, but as soon as the car starts to roll and you hit second and the third, I mean, bam, you're hitting 80. It's pretty awesome. Around a turnpike, I mean, the suspension is unbelievable. I mean, it'll just grab that road. It's just unbelievable. Much better than the 08 that we had. Another thing I noticed, you know, it does have the red coolant in this system, and I guess the part I like the most about the car is the front end itself. I don't know if you can get a shot of this, but it actually has no grill in it. It's wide open. I would probably myself put a screen in there, but I think it's pretty neat. The cold air intake does have a ram air scoop on this side, and I guess that's about it. But anyway, I just want to give you a heads up what we're going to do with this one, and we'll just take it from there. We also offer some other things, and we've done some, you know, the Venom coolers to cool the front of the blowers. We offer some snakebite type package. That's an overdrive gear system. We have vented shafts for high boost. We have glass sight plugs, but you might put a glass sight plug in this one. A lot of guys are buying these kits also for the earlier cars, and they are having us cut the 5/8 off, paint them black, maybe install a T4 pulley or, like I said, a snakebite type system. And we do offer 2 or 3 different throttle bodies. We also offer our own cold air intake system. So that's it. We'll get to work on it and see you in a bit.